doing a 48-hour readathon, but I didn't sleep very good the night before, so we're gonna start this late because I'm gonna go back to bed. I fell asleep out here on the couch, out of my book room. So, hi, morning. It's like 3 in the morning, I think. So I'm gonna go to bed. It's 2:51. So I'm gonna go to bed, and then when I wake up, we'll get started with some smutty books. I think we're going to start with Santa is Going to Town on Me. My Kindle will be nice and fresh, so I can use my Kindle to read some of these. So, yeah. But I will be back after I get a little bit more sleep. Read a little bit, and then I'll come back to you after I read a little bit and let you know what's going on. So stay tuned for later. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Lori, and welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. Bye.
Tomorrow night.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I have not updated you at all. But I did start reading. I am like, what? I'm reading like 2 different books. Yeah. I have one going on my phone, even though they're both, part of Kindle, of course, because that's what this whole thing's about, reading Kindle Unlimited.
What the heck?
Smutty books, Christmassy ones, or just, set around Christmas time. Don't have to be necessarily Christmas. But I'm reading The Santa Claus is Going to Town on Me. Yeah. This one, I just barely read, but it's already getting nice and spicy with her and the Santa, and he's magical, so that's funny. What he does in this book to her, steamy and woo as freak. It's so good. Let me go here. Let me show you the other one's on my phone. The other one's called Snowed In, and it's a Why Choose? Oh my gosh, it's so good already. Like, her and one of the guys, which I'm blanking on his name, Shane, maybe? Let me see if I can find. Let me get back to it, and I'll tell you what his name is. One's Jeremy, I think, and one's Shane, but I think the first one is Shane, the one that she met first. Yeah, Shane. So she was on a ski lift thing with her friend, and her friend went ahead of her, like got way ahead of her, and there was an avalanche, and she got like stuck under the snow, buried by snow, and the guy, like, she was trying to dig her way out, the guy like saved her, and he made like a little snow thing, to keep them protected. Like a igloo type of thing, like a snow type of, I don't know what you would call it, but a snow fort, I guess you would say. And yeah, they wind up sleeping together. That was nice. And then they find this old hotel that used to be like before it got renewed, and before they redid the ski and everything, there used to be like this whole old little hotel, and they found it. And Jeremy, I believe the other guy's name is. It could be wrong. I'm not good at remembering names. But I think it's Jeremy. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you later what the other guy's name is. But yeah, and now they're with Jeremy. I think that's what his name is. We'll just call him that for now. But yeah. I thought there was supposed to be more than 2 guys, but maybe not. Let me double check. Let me see what it says really quick, if I can find it here. Yeah, it says it was like being worshipped, cherished, and celebrated and fulfilled by 3 of the most beautiful men I ever laid eyes upon. But right now there's only 2 of them. But yeah, they're all like at this hotel because of the the snow and stuff like that. So, yeah. So there's Shane. Yeah, I was right, Jeremy. And then later on, we're going to meet Boone. We haven't met Boone yet. So, yeah. And I'm really, like, it's really fun so far. I'm going to read this one now because I'm going to do reading sprints later, like around 6 at my time tonight. So, when I do that, I'll read the other book that I'm in the middle of. The Santa Claus is going to town on me or something. Yeah. So those are the 2 books that I am working on today. I don't think I'm going to read like 10, 20 books or anything like that. I'm trying to read like at least 3 or 4 in this video. So, and since I didn't really start until this morning, I'm just going to probably go until I get tired of reading smut. So it could be by Sunday night at the latest, but I'm just saying, like, yeah. So when I decide I had enough of the smut for a few days or whatnot, then we will end the vlog. Or we'll end it, like, say around 7, between 7 and 8 Central Standard Time, which is my time, of course. So, yeah. So stay tuned on more of my thoughts. But both of them are really nice and spicy and fun. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye for now. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm being so bad about updating you guys. I finished both of the books that I was currently in the middle of. I gave, what was it called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Snowed In? Yeah. Snowed In, which is the Why Choose one. I gave 4 stars. It was good. You know, some cheesy parts in it that I didn't really care for. But I liked the characters, and I thought the sex scenes were well done. So, yeah. And then Santa Claus is Going to Town on Me, or whatever it's called. I gave 5 stars. Oh my God, you guys. This one was fun and cool. Like, oh my gosh. Like, spoiler alert, but Santa, in that one, he uses his, you can use like cold and hot when he's having sex with her. He can make her, you know, I'm not going to say it on here because, you know, but her area. He can make it cold down there for her or hot, whatever the case may be. And she says Santa tastes like peppermint. So, yeah. But yeah, that one was 5 stars. I really, really liked it. At first I was like, am I going to give it 6 stars? And I was like, no. I would love to like actually have the book, like the physical copy of that one. Because there were some really spicy scenes that I would love to underline, you know. And there, yeah. And there was some, yeah, parts that were really funny. There was a little bit that was sad. So, yeah. For being only like 95 pages, it did a lot for me. I found one that's called, what is it called? I forgot what it is. But it's like a 45-page one that I'm going to be reading with them. It's when they're dating, you know, after the first book and they start dating. What is it called? Jingle? Prance? I can't remember. I'll tell you in a second what it's called. If I have it downloaded on here, it might just be on my phone because I was going between my phone and my, let me see. Yeah, this is it. Or is it called Jingle? No, it's called Plow. Jingle All the Way, Book 2, a Claus and Holly story. So literally, this is 45 pages, so it's probably not going to take me that long. But it's just them trying to get accustomed to each other. I mean, in the real world, I mean, while they're dating. So, yeah. So, I'll read that one. And then I'm probably going to maybe read 1 or 2 more. And then that'll be it. I don't know if it'll be a full 48-hour reading vlog. We'll see. I'm not sure what else I want to read. I know I want to read this one. I'm trying to remember what else I have that I might read. You know, you only can read so much smut or Christmas smut or just smut in general at a time. So Snowed In, like I said, I gave 4 stars. Santa Claus is Going Down on me, 5 stars. Plow, I'm reading now. Nope, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I'm not used to this thing. I'm trying to like scroll on and see what else I have book-wise. There's Santa Baby. A blank. Wait a minute. Something about a blanket. Something about Mr. Naughty List. I also have Unwrapping Christmas. I got Love Light Farm, something like that. I have Up to Snow Good, something like that. I don't want you. It won't let me, like, it's giving me the hardest time when I'm trying to scroll whatever. I have the Snow Dragon's Mate. The first one is called the Christmas Dragon's Mate. So I have those 2 I can read. Oh, I know another one I'll probably read if I don't know if I might have took it off. I have the Christmas Deal. I got 24 Dates. Welcome to Winterville. I have so many on here, but I know I'm not going to read all these. Sorry, you guys. It's giving me the hardest time when I'm trying to scroll through. So, yeah. But those are just some of the ones I have. I don't know if, like I said, if I have... yeah, I don't know if I have the Katie Roberts one, but it's only like... if I do, it's only like 15 pages. So, if I find it, I'll let you know. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, and if I don't fall asleep, I will update you guys later. I'm also reading another book that's not for this vlog. I've been reading Charm by Tracy Wolf off and on since last month. I'm taking my time with it, but I do want to finish it this month. So I'm reading that, but that's not for this one, like I said. But yeah, so I will update you guys either tonight when I go to bed. If I read anything more, I might quit reading for the night and just pick those up tomorrow. A couple books up tomorrow because I'm kind of tired and I kind of want to watch a video. So maybe I will just quit for the night and I will update you. I mean, I'll read some tomorrow and update you. But yeah, so just, yeah. I'm really liking so far the books I picked out, so I'm excited. Yay! Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi everybody, happy Saturday. It is, I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute, 1 something or 2 something. 2 something. It's 2:01. Let's see. Since I last talked to you, I finished, I'm trying to remember the name of the book I finished. Unwrapping Christmas in the Mel Christmas Novel. It was okay. At first I gave it like I gave it 4 on Goodreads, and then the more I thought about it, it was more like a 3. It was cute. Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was just an okay book. I don't know, like, what to say. It was just, he was working for this one guy, and they hook up, and they get involved, and, yeah, there wasn't really much to say. There wasn't, like, a big plot or anything, so just mostly them working, you know, like, building, helping, like, get, like, the yards landscaped or decorated, whatever you want to say, for the Christmas holiday, and them hooking up, and, you know, having some fun time together. But now I am reading A Kiss for Santa, right here. I'm almost done with that one. I am on 86%, and so Santa's been visiting him ever since he was young, and yeah, they get the, Santa needs to marry somebody, or his brother. He'll either have to marry jerk of a guy, or his brother will have to take over, and his brother doesn't want to take over being Santa. So, and he just wants to, he wants to be with, you know, the guy that he hooked up, I mean, the one that he's been, like, looking over and, you know, liking since forever. And, yeah, it's just them hooking up. This one isn't that, smutty. In this one, you know, you have to, since, you know, Santa's supposed to be pure, you know, so he can't, like, have the actual, you know, have actual sex. He could do other things, of course, but he can't, you know, have sex until he's married. So, all they've done so far is got all, you know, had, you know, can't say because Rob is here. I mean, Hannah's here, but they did a, you know, they had oral sex, basically. So, yeah, I'll just say that. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's all they've done. But it's cute. I like it. I really like both of the characters. In this one, Santa, they're half fae. Or are they all fae? I can't remember if they're completely fae or if they're part fae. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. And it's just him, like, you know, having a good, you know, going with Santa to decide if he wants to be with Santa. You know, marry Santa. I like it. It's fun. You know, nothing like too crazy, but it's cute. I like it better than Unwrapping Christmas. That's another reason why I lowered Unwrap. Oh my gosh, Unwrapping Christmas. Oh my gosh, is because I already forgot like a lot that happened because there really wasn't much to it. And I'm also drinking coffee if I can get it because I got this in my hand. I thought this would be a good coffee cup to use for the last day of this readathon. Yeah, it's Smutty. It says Smutty bookworm. Yeah, it is chocolate banana coffee. It has Snicker creamer, and then it has caramel whipped cream, and then caramel syrup on top. It's really good. Oh yeah. But I'm gonna finish this book, but I think this book will be a 4. Feels like it's gonna be a good solid 4. And then I'll decide if I'm gonna read any more after this one. I probably will. I have a couple of little small ones I would like to read. I still want to read Plow, which is the, like, after Santa and Holly got together and Santa Claus is going to town on me. It's their little, like, story after they first become official couple. I have that really small one. It's only like 15 pages by Katie Roberts. What is that called? A Very Krampus Holiday. So those two, and then maybe if I have enough in me after those two. I can't remember who was talking about this book. I don't even know what it was about, but I know it's it's like a novel. It's called Christmas on the 13th Floor, a Holly Night novel by Lee Jacquet. I don't know. I'm so bad at saying names. It says, my boss, Mr. Chin, sucks. He's the biggest Grinch that ever plagued the earth, and not even his pretty face or his black card can make up for his crap personality. I could write a book about all the ways I hate him and his alluring dominance that somehow attracts everyone, including me. But instead, I'll settle for being a pain and continue to defy him in any way possible while still keeping my job. The only problem is he likes to ruffle my feathers as much as I do his. So he's forced me to attend the annual Christmas party. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you guys. I don't want to know too much. But this is only 118 pages, so I might try to read this one. I'm trying to remember what all she wrote, this author. I could have sworn I read something by her, but none of these down here look familiar. So maybe it's somebody that has, almost a name like this, like her. I'm not really sure. Or they're just showing the most popular books. I think this one's in the series. I could have sworn this author wrote a book I really loved. But it could, like I said, I could be getting her confused with somebody else. So I'm trying to see really quick. Yeah, okay. She wrote, I'm not finished with it yet, but she wrote the Alice in Wonderland retelling that I have called Queen of Madness, King of Rune. Yeah, okay. I thought I've read something or started something by this author, so. But yeah. But I will be back once I already gonna tell you, I already know I'm gonna give this one 4 stars. I'm almost done. So once I get done with this one and maybe finish another one, then I'll get back, because I think that's what I'll do. I'll just update you as I finish them. That way we're not here all day. But so I will be back later. Hi everybody. I think I finished like 3 books, 2 or 3 books since I last talked to you. I think I was telling you that I was almost done with A Kiss for Santa, and I did wind up giving that 4 stars. And then I read, I told you about Unwrapping Christmas. That was the one that was on the like the farm or whatever, you know, what I was talking about, or where they were like doing landscapes or whatever it was. I don't know what it's exactly called, but anyways, that was the name of it. I just didn't remember the name. And then I read, I'm trying to remember what else I've read that you guys didn't hear about. Okay, so I read the Santa one. I read A Very Krampus Holiday by Katie Roberts. It was boring. I mean, it's only 15 pages. What can you get in 15 pages? I know some people, you know, will give books that are only 15 pages 4 or 5 stars. I mean, I've done before where I gave like something that was really short, but it has to really pull me in. And this one was just about her doing something, and Krampus came and, you know, was to punish her, and by having sex with her, of course, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that was it. So, it was okay. It was what it was. I gave it like a 2.75 on Storygraph, and then I rounded up to 3 on Goodreads. I read, I'm trying to make sure I told you everything. I think I did after. I think the only one I didn't tell you about is this one I'm getting ready to talk about now. Christmas on the 13th Floor by Lee Jacquot, something like that. This one was really good. It was, he was her boss, and they don't like each other. You know, it's hate to love. It's more on her part. She doesn't realize that, you know, that he's doing it just because he likes, you know, because he's bored. He's rich, he's bored, and he knows that he could get a rise out of her, and he really likes her. But he can't do nothing because she's his, you know, she works for him. But then, you know, something, well, it's not really a spoiler. But, anyways, I kind of gave spoilers throughout anyway, so, yeah, she winds up getting a job, or getting, you know, the person's was gonna hire him, so she ain't gonna be there much longer, so her and him are able to actually give into their desire, and yeah. So yeah, I really like that one. I think I gave it a 4.25, but I'm thinking about actually raising it to a 5-star. I really liked it, or maybe a 4.5, and give it a 5 on Goodreads. I'm thinking about doing that because I thought it was really good. So I want to read one more book, and then we'll be done. I'm gonna read Plow, which is the second one. I read Santa Claus is Going to Town on Me, as you guys know, and this is Plow is, like I was telling you, his Santa and Holly's after the first one, now that they're dating. And then that's going to be it. I know I have until like 11:59 tonight, but I'm tired, you guys, like really tired. So, and I'm kind of bored, to be perfectly honest. And I want to have a physical copy of a book in my hand again. So yeah, so this will be the last one, Plow, and I think that would be like 6 or 7 books for this one. 6 plus 1 more, 7. So I think that's good. Clint's readathon is until tomorrow, but I'm just tired of smut, and I want to be able to read some more at the end of the month when Riley's doing smutathon with the naughty or nice, so you're supposed to pick one of the boards. So yeah, but so yeah, I don't want to get too tired or bored, you know, with it, and then not want to read some more at the end of the month. So, but yeah, so one more, and I'm gonna dinner should be ready in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to watch. I'm probably going to eat and watch something on YouTube, and then around 6 o'clock I'll finish up. I'll pick up Plow and read that, and then end the vlog. This one is, look at how many pages. Now, there's 5 chapters and an epilogue, so 45 pages, so it ain't gonna take me that long. So yeah, but I will be back when I finish this book, and then I will give you guys my, and then I'll wrap it up, let you know what I think about that one, and then I'll tell you what all the reads were again, and what I gave each of them as a rating, and then we'll wrap this baby up. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Hi everybody, I came to wrap up the reading vlog, even though it's only 8:08, so I still have like, what, 3 more hours? Like almost 4 hours that I can still read, but I'm done. So I finished Plowed. It was the other one in the, Santa Claus is going down on me, or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's the second one in that one. So, and also just like the first one, I gave this one 5 stars. I don't know, I like the chemistry between Santa Claus and Holly in the book. And it's just fun, yeah. Very intriguing, yeah. And I keep saying this, and I'm going to say it one last time. I never thought I would like a book so much where Santa Claus was the love interest. But it was good. It was nice and spicy. It was funny. It had a lot of magicalness to it. I just loved it. I just thought it was a good old time. Both of the books, even though they were very short, gave me what I wanted, right away. There was, stuff that made me laugh, and there was parts that I was ooh, steamy, and there was parts that were just really sweet, and they just had a lot of, like I said, chemistry. Oh my gosh, it was off the charts. Out of all the books I read for this, they were the ones that were oh my god, what the freak? Yes, go on. So yeah, I enjoyed it. So we've read, let's see, what did we read? I don't even remember. I'll tell you guys. Let me go on to Storygraph, because then I can look. I'm not going to worry about telling you guys in order of what we read. I'll just tell you what the stats were. Okay, so let's get going. So I read 7 books. Unwrapped Christmas by Kelly Fox, I gave 3.25. Plow, which is the second one, a Claus and Holly story. Then the first one was, the series is called Jingle All the Way. And that is by Eliza M.L. 5 stars. My least favorite was A Very Crumpus Holiday by Katie Roberts. It got a 2.75. A Kiss for Santa, which was the other Santa one, got a 4. I kind of feel like switching that to a 5. I really like that one, so actually I think I might switch it. Well, let's do that now. I'm gonna switch that because I really liked it. So if I can remember how to change the rating on here, I always forget. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna give it 5 because I really like that one. So we're gonna change that to 5.
So just that season.
What hasn't I told you? Now I'm out. Okay. And then for Christmas on the 13th Floor by Lee. Oh, I forgot to tell you. A Kiss for Santa was by Maya Monroe. So I changed that to a 5, like I said. A 4.25 for 5 for Christmas on the 13th Floor by Lee Jaquat, or how you say, I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering her last name. Snowed In, I gave 4 stars. That was by Krista Wolf. And then of course Santa Claus is going to town on me. The first one in the Jingle All the Way with Holly and Santa Claus. I get 5 stars as well. So yeah. Let me know what you thought. Would you like me to do more of these? And what next one would you like me to do for, like, would you like me to see if I can find some, like, at Valentine's Day, find some smutty ones for Valentine's? Let me know. Maybe I will find a couple when I'm doing Riley's, Riley. I don't know if anybody's hosting with her this year, Smutathon, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. But I enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. So, yeah, if you have any recommendations for what you would like for me to read, let me know. I'll be down for it. Until next time, you know the drills. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. And if you do, hit that bell icon for you'll know whenever a video is up for your viewing pleasure. Thanks, Gavin. I mean, not Gavin. Oh my God, I have Gavin on the brain because his readathon's also going on. And he just sent a thing to his Patreons. And I didn't get to do it, unfortunately. And I can't do the one tomorrow either for the Patreons because we'll probably do grocery shopping. But anyways, that's why he's on my brain. But Clint, sorry. But yeah, this was also for Clint's readathon. I forget what it's called, his readathon. But if I remember, I'll put it down below. But I had a lot of fun participating. I know there's still another day, but 7 books I think is good for this. And yeah, and that is it. Happy reading. Thanks for being awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next video.